Hey guys, this is a live recorded match. We're playing against Cisco on Dry Arabia. We did get a new mouse, so sensitivities we're still kind of feeling around with. It's faster, which is nice, a little bit, and it's fluid. Our micro clicking isn't as precise as it should be, so we still have to play with that around a little bit. He's playing Mongol, so this should be interesting. Um, It's been a kind of an interesting thing with Mongols because we've been seeing a lot of Gearstone's 2TC play, and it's actually kind of hard to deal with as Mongols because our trade play is open for raids, a lot more open for raids than his um, trade if he goes to trade. I mean, we don't know if he's actually gonna go trade or not, but if he does go trade, it'll be much more open then. But yeah, so our our micro, our clicking isn't the best, but it's decent. It's just a lot. It's a lot more smooth, I would say, in some sense. I don't think he's gonna go for a super aggro route here. He might, but I don't think he will. Double check there's no sheep in this back corner. This market isn't the best spot. It's actually probably a better play for a deer stuns into double TC here, because it's gonna be tough to defend. So we might do that instead of our typical build here. And we can always transition to trade. Maybe that's what we'll do. Alright, well, we're back in time. I still want to do into opening into double Mangadai though. I still want to go for the early aggression here. But we're gonna look for a 2TC play basically behind this is what our game plan is gonna be. We can always drop a market too and trade behind this. I mean, it's not like ideal. That's not what I really want to be doing. But it's gonna be a lot safer in terms of our eco and keeping it safe, which is key in the Mongol matchup raids. Double Keshik. We might go double Keshik here. If we can get to our opponent's base in time, we'll get a good idea of what he's doing. If we get a good idea of what he's doing, we'll be able to react appropriately. Should be running into his TC here shortly. Should be around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, tower. So, let's drop this, come back here. A little bit gold heavier than I would like to be. Let's see what he's doing over here. He's tapping up deer stones. Might as well get this. Deer to the side. So we're both going deer stones. I can't see him. And then here, I want to grab you guys. Let's go up to here. They don't have the best micro. If he's got to invest into that, that's fine. We're okay with him having to spend. Get more units out. Okay, so we should be in a pretty good spot here. You should be really heavy on gold here. Good raid. It's a good raid, it's worth this. Well, we lost a lot of villagers, so we might. I don't know if we're ahead or behind at this point, but we're definitely somewhere. But that's kind of like I was saying. There's kind of a meta right now into I think I can get a raid onto his. Oh, he's got an army going up there, I think. Just as lone Kashik. I think I can get a dive on here. Let's get this onto there. Oh, where'd this go? This monk is over here. Come back when you're here. Grab this. Come back here. Okay, we need to go out on the map. Where's the next gold? Gold is gonna be running out, so he'll be on this gold. Let's come over here to check it out. I think we got a pretty good stranglehold in terms of like where his army is at. I didn't get superior mobility. Yep. That explains a lot. Okay, Siege is finally showing up, so that's gonna help a lot. That should, I feel like, solidify this game for us. He's on gold over there. Those are big mango shots. We gotta fall back with our mangoes, but yeah, we gotta be careful. I think we can just run through here now, to be honest. Yeah, I think we just kill all these villagers. Where's my monk at? There's the relic, and I left it somewhere in the middle of the open field. Yeah, there it is. Then you can go pick this one up and come back over here. I feel like this game is pretty much in the bag. So, going the 2TC, the Deerstone safe 2TC, I think was a good choice here. I mean, we might have been able to trade because he wasn't super aggressive. Like, timing-wise, we had the jump on him if we traded or Deerstoned. But because our trade hadn't started when he sent that first raid in, he didn't get like a ton of value out of it. If you look at the eco count, we had like a slight drop. He had a pretty big drop on that one raid. And then we're both just kind of scaling from there. And then again, he harassed me again, and I was kind of behind. But I feel like we were ahead long enough for that period of time that we were in a good spot. I think part of it is also the gold count. Yeah, because his gold really stagnated. I think we did one really good thing we did was bringing forward towers. And getting scouts out on these following golds. One thing we could have done better was pay attention when he took this gold, because we definitely didn't pay attention when he took that gold. He almost mined that whole gold out. Since we're casters, you can basically sit under TC fire even with Mangadai, and you'll be fine with the +2 damage. It really helps soak up the damage quite a bit. Even though the tower is shooting Townsend, where does it say? Yeah, it's doing 10 damage, but it's really only 8. The big fight that he took there, like he did have his spring ult, so if he took that fight a little bit better, we might have been in a worse spot. But yeah, you know, this because the story of the eco counts, like the villager count, he was way ahead, and then he lost a lot on that one dive. But I think, you know, besides losing a lot there, he idled a lot there, and so because we weren't idle basically at all, and we lost a couple guys here and there. But like overall, our eco didn't take like a really big loss here. It was like a minimal difference versus here he lost a pretty big hunk. And obviously he scales and gets flush fairly quickly, but it took him to get from where he was to equal again. I mean, that's a pretty, just to equal again. You can see that's a pretty big hunk of time because he was idle for so long. If this is what, 7.5 minutes, so half would be 3 minutes, a third would be a minute. So it's almost like about a full minute and a half here, I would say in time wise, before he recovers an eco. And then us with our couples, like our little spike here, I mean, we're already there, almost probably like 30 seconds later. Same thing here. We drop down again, we get to this big low, but our previous high was like basically here, and we're right back up there. So I feel like we were able to recover faster because our eco never really goes idle. I mean, it did kind of suck in terms of like our gold and stuff, like how our gold kind of, you know, we lost some traders, but overall, I think we were in a pretty dominant position, you know. And so this is one thing to be said for the Deer Stones, the 2TC build. It's just, it's not rateable, and your opponent's base is rateable. So that's kind of a big key there. You know, he dropped that second TC, and like all of a sudden we weren't able to raid or do anything. And he's like baking units trying to get out. And like, so we were able to just, you know, keep him penned in, take his Uvu, take what we could, you know, harass his production off. If we'd been able to burn that stable, I think that would have been really big too, because that would have really set back. I think if we take that stable out, our little dip that happened would have been later, and it would have been even less significant. So that was another big thing, is, you know, and that's a big thing about timings. We were able just to get our Keshik out in a good time to get good damage done at that fight. We also took pretty much all the boar. Pretty much all. We took all the boar. We took our deer. We could have taken this deer. This deer would have been like BM basically. I doubt we would have been able to take that deer. Trade was good at 81. You know, definitely there's definitely some things started to get hectic, and we started to like mess up. And I think one big thing that we did realize too is making sure that we get the double siege works to make sure we have enough siege weapons to support our army. Because even that one fight up top that we took, I wish I could see what the military value was, because we know the military count here. Like his army was way bigger than ours, and we kind of dropped, but we didn't drop as badly as I thought we did. Kind of curious to see that real quick, to see how badly we actually dropped. Video is running pretty long. I'll just do this real quick, just to see it real quick. I don't know if you guys saw too, like when I was playing, like some of my clicking, some of my microing was off, little things. So definitely some movement things with my mouse that I'm still getting used to. So the big thing I want to see is just that one fight. Because we know this opening, right? This opening is whatever. We can see his opening, I guess, just to compare. So a lot of people do this, where they collect 150 wood, and then they age up. And he's doing it for a tower. Oh, so this is preventing a tower rush. So this is what this build is. Okay, and see, and I've seen this too. People do this, and then they throw the production over. And the last time I played against someone that actually lost against this is because I made Mangadai first. So I think it's really important to get the timing right. So the vision properly. So because I got my con over in time, you know, I said I was gonna go Mangata, but I went Keshik. And if I hadn't gone Keshik here, I actually would have been in a lot worse position this game because I can't burn down this tower in time with Keshik. Impossible, right? And this Keshik's able to do it, and he's able to survive with 20 life. Imagine if I had Mangata there. I just have to fall back. Now he's got to stable up and everything. So it is important to get that scouting. Yeah, he saves that stable, so that's pretty big. Eco counts, you see we're even. We're on 1 TC trying to rally up to 2, but we have dropped the markets now, so we're going to start doing that. And so this is where we see that raid. We lose 2 vills. And then we get a ton of vills killed here. And the big thing is all of this, he's got 30 villagers idle right now. And if he unidles them, he loses villagers. So all this time, it's like each second, each singular second is worth 30 resources basically, right? A little bit less. What is it? One villager is 40 resources per minute. So that's what? Per second, it's like 2/3 times 30. So each second is 20 resources. So if we reduce this to, I don't know when this started, right? But it's just from right now at 11:15 to 11:22. Look, before they actually start, and yeah, so 11:25. So just at that last bit, which was basically 10 seconds, was worth 200 resources. So you can, it really, it stagnates a lot of things. Like luckily he did have villagers in queue, so that didn't stagnate, but it stagnated his military production. And I know our raid lasted a lot longer than that. So yeah, it's pretty impressive how many resources you can get with a good raid. But anyways, he killed 6 vills, we killed 10 vills. So we're ahead, even though we're a little bit behind in terms of eco. But now we've gone up to 2 TC, just like our opponent, and we're trading. So this is where we're able to catch up and scale, and kind of surpass him. But a big thing is we never stop with our army value. Like our army stays kind of producing, and it stays in a good spot. Taking down this Uvu. Free resources and keeps him from double producing. Like he's getting his stone, but he hasn't really been able to produce there. We fall back because he's got a big archer army. There's much we could do here. I think a better position for me, instead of up the gut, since we had scouts here and we saw this one Keshik, I could have just stayed here. Definitely a scout over here would have been a good spot. This scout is decent. This scout is, because I want to see him sneak around the back for this gold on the side. This scout definitely should have been elsewhere. We had a little bit of miss micro with this one guy catching up. But anyways, we're just waiting for this army to push across, right? We idle his eco here again, 25. You can see a lot of time that it's idle too. Like that was a lot of time. That's a lot of resources. So over here, army value is actually the same. Okay, interesting. And do we have vision here? So we just got vision on this army, but we haven't realized it. So now we realize that army. So we're like, oh shit. So we're missing 1 Keshik from this army and 4 archers. So almost the entirety of his army value is there. Actually, if he had his whole army value there, he's a little bit more than us. But the thing is, we have defender's advantage and cavalry defender's advantage. So in other words, like our units are going to show up and get there quickly. And yeah, just dealing with these spearmen. I mean, that's the thing, right? You gotta try to deal with these guys. Luckily, I thought the macro of this was decent. It wasn't the best, but we did sacrifice a little bit too many of our Keshik here, I think. But we are able to kind of start chunking it. Once you start chunking down that spearman mass, this archer mass isn't too much of a threat to these Keshiks. Like they're just gonna get murked, right? So it's just basically this. So yeah, no, I thought the fight was a little bit gonna be like rougher for us, but I feel like if we engaged that Spearman Mask more head on and didn't let those Mangonite chew him up, we definitely probably take a lot more losses that fight. So probably a good thing we were patient there. So that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to see. Let's see, 75, 75. I'm surprised how well his eco is able to stay par with us. I think it's partly because we didn't produce enough on our traders. I think it's because we were also we were starting to float a ton of, we're floating a ton of wood at a bunch of times there. A lot of healing going up. This rotation on gold was huge too, because once we saw that rotation on gold, like, this was one, I guess what we were pushing here, we didn't see this. That would have been huge to catch. Because we had the army, for sure. Just like a couple of Keshiks over there. Just a couple of Keshiks killed us all, so they has to run, so. Anywho. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys got something from it. And I will see you guys on the next one.